This was one of the best episodes I have seen in the entire franchise. I'm not even joking. I'm going to spitfire all of the things that stood out to me because I took a lot of notes. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me. That's okay. I think Anaya was doing too much. I love Anaya. I truly, truly love Anaya, but I'm not a fan of how she's operating with KC. I'm not obsessed with KC. I'm not a KC fan. He's not my client, but I do think she's being extremely confusing. And this is the thing, a lot of people don't understand how certain dynamics in relationships can either strengthen a relationship or completely destroy a relationship. I do think that Casey needs more of a backbone, but at the same time, he has been the most loyal to her the entire time. Honestly, more loyal than Bryce. And I'm a Bryce stan. You know that Bryce is my number one client. But Casey has been the most loyal to her, I think, out of all of the guys in the villa. But despite his loyalty and despite his reassurance, she's constantly getting upset with him and constantly asking for more reassurance. Not only that, but her words and her actions are misaligned. Not only that, but her words and her words are misaligned. One minute she says she wants more transparency. The next minute she's going to the girls and venting about the fact that he was too transparent. One minute she's saying that she wants him to venture out and do what he wants, right? And talk to other bombshells. But then the next minute she gets very emotional if he does talk to other bombshells. I'm not condoning how he acted at Casa, but I really think that's just a lot of suppression right there. But I'm talking about prior to Casa. Prior to Casa, I don't agree with how she was moving with KC specifically. And honestly, when he said that, damn, I don't get a hug, I got triggered. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little triggered. Zach continues to piss me off. Because am I crazy, or did you not ask this woman 5 minutes after finishing in the hideaway whether or not she'd be upset if you talked to other bombshells? And then just because she has a conversation with Caleb, who might I add is not her type, you proceed to threaten to talk to her friends, just to be petty. And then you proceed to not make her breakfast and come up with some bullshit excuse as to why. When we all know damn well you're just trying to be petty. And the part that pissed me off the most was when he was trying to get her jealous. He was really asking her questions and saying things in order to see if she could get jealous because he was insecure about his own jealousy. I've said this before, but he's a classic avoidant man, and he's only interested in Kata when he's at risk of losing her. And the thing with these type of relationships is that anxious women that get into relationships with these type of emotionally unavailable men are constantly playing this game in order to maintain connection with them. They feel like they have to play hard to get or act nonchalant so that the guy stays interested or likes them more, and it never actually works. Because at the end of the day, an avoidant man like him is always going to want to maintain some level of control. If you try to stoop low in order to maintain some sort of connection, he will stoop lower. And playing this game of cat and mouse, this game of hard to get, when that's not who you truly are as a woman, when you're actually a lover girl, that's not only emotionally taxing, that's not only exhausting, but it's not sustainable. So then the girl eventually gets burnt out from playing this game, leaves, and then the guy is in shambles because he never thought she was going to leave in the first place. I can't stand men like Zach. Anyways, why were the boys straight up lying to Kenzie? Lying! Telling her that they didn't think she was lustful and that they weren't trying to send her home by any means. That she was just an option, but she wasn't even close to being the girl that they were going to send home. Why are they lying? They absolutely looked at Kenzie the exact same way the girls looked at Gabe. I mean, they wasted no time counting down all of the men she has collected, like Infinity Stones, since coming into the villa. Like, do they forget that this is filmed? Like, this is in 4K. And she's going to see this back eventually. Sincere, please stop with your goddamn metaphors. Like, why are you comparing women to ice cream? But outside of that, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sincere and Mel being the most behaved and the most, calm after this whole thing, not in my bingo card. Trinity calling Bryce scrawny because she was pissed at him. Listen, I get it. It's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. That was funny, and this is why she's my client, and this is why I want her taking that 100K. Because the boys were doing a lot. They were doing a lot, but we needed this. Corbin. Corbin waited all but 10 seconds to let everybody know that he was bringing a Casa girl back home. But are we surprised? There's not much to unpack here. We've been saying this time and time again. That was a lustful relationship. Yes, Kenzie, you were lustful. He was lustful. It's okay. Just own that. Her being surprised by it, I think, is what surprised me more. Sincere being called Lord Farquaad? And then we got racist Alana, or whatever her name is. I clocked that immediately. She really said nah to all of the black men, and I need her out of this villa expeditiously. And last but not least, Kenzie, what does French frying mean? Like, am I just too old? Is this what happens when your birth year starts with a number two? Like, am I just. Y'all got your own lingo, I swear to God. And last but not least, let's talk about the fact that none of those Costa girls with Sincere at all because they learned so quickly from Soul's mistakes. That's all I'm going to say.